Hey, what's up guys? I'm Scott Stevenson. I'm a freelance filmmaker. I work as a DP and gaffer out here in Los Angeles. And in today's video, I'm just going to share with you a couple of tools that I've been using, a few things that I've picked up for my kit that have been just helping out my workflow and just making things a lot easier to create and just, impressing clients, things that I really have enjoyed. So I just want to share with you, and hopefully you can benefit from them. All the links to everything that I talk about in this video are going to be down in the description, so feel free to go down there and check them out. So yeah, let's get into it. The first thing on my list is actually, I'm using it right now. It's a boom pole holder for my microphone. I use just a small little shotgun microphone, Rode Micro, which honestly for YouTube videos and sometimes for like sit down interviews and stuff, it's really all I need. And it's really just about the placement of the microphone. As you can see, I'm using it here, and it's a couple of hang looses just out of frame. You can almost see it, but it's not quite there. I use this Rode Micro. It's actually right there, just out of frame. And it's a fantastic mic, especially if you get it in close. If you've watched my channel, you can see some of the struggles I've been having with audio. Audio is just, it's a challenge for all filmmakers, I feel like, but me especially. I used to do production sound and I sold a lot of my kit a while back. Now I really have just very minimal audio gear, just kind of only what I need for YouTube and whatnot. I'm probably going to invest more in some quality mics and things like that. But for the most part, I go right into camera. I don't have a mixer or anything like that. And the Rode Micro was great because I use that for vlogging. And it's, anybody who vlogs, use the Rode mics. They're fantastic for vlogging. If the camera is just like an arm's length away from you, that's a really fantastic solution. But if you're a little further from the camera, kind of like I am right now, booming it up overhead is the way to go. And if you're traveling and if you're going from one place to the next, it's cool if you're just set up in one spot. But if you're traveling like I do and you go out and you shoot interviews and it's kind of just run and gun sort of thing, you want to have a small solution. And sometimes you don't have a full grip and electric team with you, with a bunch of C-stands and grip heads and all the stuff that you would need to rig up your mic on a C-stand and sandbags and all that kind of thing. So I found a really fantastic solution. It's this company called Film Devices. Once again, I'll link them down below. And Film Devices, they make these travel grip heads. I think it's actually Matthews that makes the grip head, but they package it all together really nice, and it's a really clean looking setup. They make a boom pole holder, and then they make carbon fiber boom poles. I think you can do aluminum also, but I ended up getting a carbon fiber boom pole, the grip head, and the aluminum thing. I think it was for like less than 200 bucks. Really fantastic deal, and that gets my mic or any mic a little bit closer. It doesn't have insane range, but if it's just off camera, it's enough to get it into the right position so that it's picking up, sound like right around here in the chest area. I got it aiming right at my heart right now, so it should have some robust sound. You set your levels properly, and things should be the way they should, sounding good. So yeah, that boom pole holder has been something fantastic. I've been using in my own personal videos, and I can't wait to start using it on my feature documentary that I'm actually working on right now. For the most part, I've been laving my actors or my talent and just putting a lav right here. My main character has like a really big beard, and I've been hiding the microphone kind of under his beard and running the cable down his shirt, which works okay. I have a really present sound from him, and it isolates a lot of the background noise. But I don't know, it kind of, you get some rustling and it just doesn't sound the most natural. I feel like a boom, indoor boom right here kind of sounds the most natural. You get some like, you hear the room a little bit more. It's not so much like a voiceover. So I'm excited to start using this kind of a setup on my documentary. Speaking of documentary, I'm actually working on a full-length documentary, which is absolutely fantastic. I've done shorts in the past. This is my first full-length documentary. It's called The Animal, starring Roy Glenn, who is a powerlifter in Oxnard, California. This dude is incredibly strong and has an amazing story, and I can't wait to share some footage and to share his story with the world. Still in production right now, but that's really all I can say at this point, but I'm super excited and I cannot wait to get this into post-production. So the next thing on my list is actually a transmitter that's made by Accsoon. And I know a lot of companies make wireless transmitters that you can plug into your camera, send a signal wirelessly to a monitor or to something else. What's cool about this one is it's actually just a transmitter. They don't make a receiver for this actual unit, which is good because it kind of saves on price. This thing is pretty affordable. I think it's under $300, and it's just a transmitter. And the way that I use it is I just connect a little MPF battery to the back, really nice, just like that. And I either plug in HDMI if I'm going into one of my Blackmagic camera or something like that, or you know, sometimes even on professional sets if I'm working as a gaffer and we're shooting on Red or Ari, I will just go SDI. I can plug SDI in, and a lot of times they don't want the extra bulk on the camera, but what I can do is I can talk to the camera assistant and maybe go to the monitor and set this up on the monitor with just a little magic arm. Has quarter 20s all around it, which is fantastic. And then you can just plug the SDI into the monitor, and then I have a wireless signal either going to my cell phone or going to my tablet. And that's what I usually do, is I have my tablet, and then now I have a wireless signal from what the camera's shooting on my tablet or on my phone, separate from what the client sees. I can put my false colors up, I can put my waveforms, my peaking, all that kind of stuff, just because I have a transmission now from our main 8 camera, and I'm able to adjust my lighting, see what's going on, see the different contrast ratios. It's been fantastic in my workflow, and I don't need to go to a separate monitor. For the most part, I just pull from the monitor that we already have. It's fantastic. So Accsoon, right after I got this, Accsoon actually came out with another version of this. This is the Cine i2, Cine Eyes 2S. And they came out with another version of this that actually does include a transmitter and a receiver. And they also have this version has the HDMI and the SDI. That's the one that I went through, or I went and got. But they also have one that has a HDMI in and an HDMI out pass through, which is actually really nice. A lot of people use that, and they run that on the rig, and it goes in into this and then out of this and then to their monitor, so they can still use their onboard monitor. On the Blackmagic 6K Pro, the back monitor, it's like 1200 nits. It's fantastic, it's bright, it's articulating. So if I have to lose my onboard monitor and just put this up, that's fine, because I still have that fantastic monitor on the Blackmagic. But it would be nice if I had like another rig where I did need to use that to, you know, have it pass through for both SDI and HDMI. But for $300, what can you do? It's fantastic feature. And one other thing I really love is the antennas. They just fold right in. You just can fold them in like that, and they take up no room in your bag. It's fantastic. Don't have to unscrew anything, worry about breaking stuff. It's really nice. The next thing I wanted to talk about that's been really fantastic is these Kondor Blue quick releases. And I've always been a fan of Kondor Blue and the products that they make, and I've been following those guys over there for a long time. I really enjoy the products that they make. I use a lot of their cables. I use a lot of their quick releases and different handles and stuff like that. And I love these quick releases. I use them for my monitor. I use them for the transmitter. Anything that's going to go on and off my camera very quickly. It's so fantastic. They're small and they just work really well. So I've just been really enjoying these Kondor Blue quick releases. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed some of these things that I've been using in the list, and you can go and check them out for yourself. Once again, I'm Scott Stevenson. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out my past videos as well as subscribe to see my future ones. Peace.